Hey yo, fellowshippers, what up? Welcome to the Fellowship Hall with the Twins and Ralph. I am Ralph, aka Big Ham, aka Knowles, aka the smartest one in the room always, and I'm back with my fellas. Twin number one, Keith. Twin number two, Ken. Holla at the people about twins.
What's up, fellowship? It's your boy Ken, aka man out looking at Big Ham's moniker, and I guess he's no longer Big Ham. He's Streets Need a Body. But
Streets
okay.
need a body. And I'm gonna tell you when bodies are needed in the Got to Go segment.
All right, let's go ahead and jump over to our moderator. Keith, go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks.
Thanks, Ken. What's up, fellas? It was just me, Keith, the moderator. You know me, I know you. Let's go ahead and get it rolling. Today, you know what we're reviewing. We're reviewing Raising Kanan, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 1, Episode 6. I think this episode was called Level Up, even though I think Big Ham's name is more appropriate for the title of this episode, but we're going to stick with Level Up, I guess. And we're going to let Big Ham kick it off since he was all ready to get started anyway. Go ahead, Big Ham.
Man, the streets need a body, and the body the streets got was scraps, man. It hurt me, man. And you know what? That's gonna be big in my whole Gots to Go segment. That's gonna be really big in my whole Gots to Go segment, man. To quote Ken, I thought it was a decent. I thought it was an okay. Now, what Ken always say? I thought it was a solid episode.
Solid.
I thought it was a solid episode, man. You know, I'm on the edge of my seat, expecting more to happen, and not a lot is happening.
Exactly.
So, so I don't know where to go with it. I'm enjoying the series, but I'm expecting more to happen, and not a lot is happening. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm expecting power to become power at some point in time, and it's not happening. But I did enjoy the show. You know. One thing I thought was crazy was why would Marvin kill dude and put a dead body in the wall? Everybody gonna be smelling it in 3 days.
Exactly.
Made no
now,
sense.
I don't know if he did like stupid Chris from The Wire and put some lye all over him or something.
Don't matter.
It's gonna make him dissolve and not smell. But I just don't understand that. You know, thank God for the convenient hammer being right there, or Rock would have fully got raped.
Yes.
Hammer just happened to conveniently be there, man.
But they were doing construction on the apartment, so it wasn't too far-fetched.
It wasn't too far-fetched. How often do you leave a hammer just sitting on the floor when you never put your tools away?
They were coming back though, Big Ham.
Convenient.
Big Ham, these ain't contractors. These hood dudes doing this construction.
yeah, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave the hammer on the floor right by the hole.
We're gonna need it later.
Leave this hammer here because surely Rock about to get raped, and we're gonna leave that hammer. She gonna need it. Yeah. So we're gonna leave that hammer there. That happened. So that was that. Like I've been saying often, and y'all have been agreeing with me, Rock is not running this organization well. She's taking losses at every turn. She said herself, we had to stretch. We don't have much product to move. It seems like something we're always saying. Of course, because your leadership is bad. You made the move to get unique stuff caught up with the police. Thinking big dude, thinking the head guy ain't gonna find out. He found out. Now he's setting you out. You ain't got that. All right. You made this move to put a mole in unique organization, thinking unique's dummy, and now you got Scrap killed. All right. You know, you making these moves. The organization not being run well. So now you don't have a place to get the product. You lost your organization. Your top line organization they have but 3 people in it to begin with, and now you're 1 down.
Yep.
You know, now you just got 2 people with you. That's your muscle. You know, you just had a perfectly good relationship. Well, now I ain't gonna say it was early, but you just dumped him for really no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever.
He probably
just petty.
Yeah,
he'll be back.
He's probably not gone.
Yeah,
he'll be back. But I mean, she did that. And then now we know you had the baby by the policeman, and he gone to November. So but I was saying, like, you know, it's just the organization not being run well at all, man. She's taking losses at every turn. They stretching product. They don't have a supplier. You know, it's you're losing people. You got DWiz smoked. And now Scrap gone. And, it's just I just don't think she's running the organization well, man. I just don't think she's running the organization well, and it's kind of shaping the entire series at this point for me.
Okay.
So yeah, man, and I still think Lou going out of sucker with this girl, man. So that still bothers me, but that's what I thought about it, man. I don't want to hold up too much time, so y'all go ahead. But the streets need a body, and they got one, but they need some more bodies.
They got a prime time body too. All right, Ken, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat in line with Big Ham. Today's episode was kind of a go along to get along type episode. Nothing really happened.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it had the makings to be a spectacular episode. You know, we've had some. I mean, don't get me wrong, the content is enjoyable, but nothing is really happening. It's just progressing the story, and that's the problem. You know, last week's preview or 2 weeks ago when they previewed it, they showed like the fight in the club. I thought it was gonna be something hot. You know, I thought Lou and Marvin were gonna end up fighting together. You know, brother side by side, being some kind of hero or stuff like that. But it was like the last few minutes of the episode, and they cut to just people running out. And the whole thing was Scrap. Like, yeah, Scrap got killed. I'm sad. It looked like he might even been tortured some.
Oh, definitely.
But the thing was, they missed an opportunity to at least put some action in the episode by cutting away from just the dude having the gun on. So nothing happened there. So, and then the whole thing with Rock and the the inspector dude, you know, at first, you know, you want, okay, it's Rock, you don't have to pay this dude off. But then you see he one of these clowns that think, you know, he the big boss. Everything got to go through him. You know, if you want to do something, if you want me to do something for you, you got to do something for me. And
he was a creep. He was a creep too.
He was creep. So when his interaction came up, I was watching it with my wife, and I was like, okay, how this gonna go? And then as soon as he was like, come alone, you know, you come see me, you come alone. I was like, okay, this guy's going to die. But I was like, okay, are we gonna see Rock? Are we gonna see Rock kill him, or is she gonna call somebody else in to kill him? And so I thought it was cool that you know, she ended up calling in the enforcer Melvin to Marvin. I'm sorry, Marvin. I don't know why I keep calling this dude Melvin. She called the enforcer Marvin in to take care of him. And that I think they missed another spot to show some emotion and love for his sister by Marvin actually talking. I mean, you know, they showed him talking to the dude, but he didn't talk to the dude about trying to hurt his sister and then putting him down. Yeah, good one, Keith. He talked to the dude about his own problems and all that junk, and then like putting them in the wall and then shooting them in the head with the nail gun. There was really no torture. He didn't feel it or whatever. The only bright point in that scene was looked like Marvin know how to lay some drywall, because those scenes were legit, man. Those scenes were legit. So I thought that was a bright spot. The whole thing with Jukebox and her girlfriend, you know, it's something that's not bad to me to the episode. I kind of like it, and and you know, her and Kanan having a moment, which still kind of goes against the way it happened in the end with Kanan killing. Like, I know we keep bringing that up, but it was like I can't believe he killed Jukebox the way they are right now. I thought the whole thing with Famous was whack. I don't know, man. Famous is weighing pretty hard on me, and his sister Jess. It's just I don't know, man. I'm tired of those guys. And
the song is dope though.
The song wasn't bad, but I think they at the end when they just kept saying streets need a body, it got old to me. That's just your boy Ken. I'm sorry. But I thought it was a decent episode. But again, I'm disappointed because no action is really happening. And they had two opportunities to show a little bit of action, and they glossed over them. So it was okay.
Okay. I can't disagree with both of you, with either of you, really that much. I thought y'all both hit some good points. I try to pull out some that I think that y'all missed and hit on a couple that y'all hit. First of all, Big Ham, you hit the nail on the head, literally, with Marvin and throwing the dude in the drywall, man. That was no sense. That was idiotic, man.
Idiotic.
Like even if he decided to do something to dissolve the body or take away the smell, that's extra steps that are unnecessary because all you had to do was kill a dude and then dispose of the body some other kind of way. Put him in the drywall was no need. In your own stash house, I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why you putting
him in the projects where everybody at 5, 6, 7 units gonna smell it?
Exactly. So I thought that was idiotic for Marvin. One thing I thought about was Marvin always eating like Han from Fast and Furious, man. Every time you see that,
always eating.
Anyway, I thought Lulu's scene where he walked up out in front of the club and told them dudes to chill out. I thought that was cool for him to do that because, you know, he's like, I
Was
don't
it
care if your
though?
name. I thought it was. I don't care if your name is, you know, the Jackson 5 or anything. You're not getting in if you strapped. I thought his calm demeanor, like that's the guy that I expect to be there at all times. This calm, cool, collective fella that's calm on the pressure, but at the same time, you know if you cross him, you going down. So I thought that was a good scene for him, but it was probably one of his only shining moments in the episode for me.
Can I interject though, real quick, Keith?
Go for it.
I thought it was super cool the way Lulu was talking to those cats, but if you realize they weren't really concerned about what he had to say. Only until Rock walked around the corner did they
Yeah.
fall back. So
Yeah,
it's
no, I
like
understand.
everybody understands that Lou is not the muscle or even the main show. So I thought it was a cool scene for him, but I thought they made Rock overshadow him.
Yeah, he not the power broker.
He's
Right.
not. He's
But
not.
I mean, we clearly saw that either Lulu or Marvin is the muscle.
Yeah.
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 You know,
But
if not for a perfectly placed hammer, Rock would be raped and probably dead.
let me go ahead and finish since we're talking about Rock. Rock coming up was like cool, but I wonder if Lulu liked it. You know, I mean, the way he looked at it was like, okay, you know, you're here, but at the same time, I wonder if he was like, I didn't need you or something like that. Nevertheless, back to Rock, who has been like second to Jukebox for these past couple episodes for me in a way in her strength. To me, I thought she went out in the apartment kind of weak. Cause the way she played,
she
dude.
got overpowered,
Wait a minute,
though, man.
wait a minute. The way she played, dude, and she was like, you know, I'm just a single mother, you know, and then he was like, come see me, and you know, she played the innocent, you know, and he said he asked around about her, whatever, but she's like, she threw the money on the table, and he like, oh, this, you know, I wanted more, and she was like, this all you gonna get, and you know, she had the gun in her purse, but I felt like he got to jump on her too fast, too easy, like he
She got too
immediately
close
put her
to
in a
him.
chokehold.
She got too
Yes,
close to
he
him.
put two.
Yeah.
I felt like Rock should have been better prepared, honestly, because she know the streets. She know what this dude was about the whole time. Now, obviously, she took a gun, so she know that she might have to protect herself. But she let her guard down if she got that close to him, and you know, and she kind of disrespected him. You know, he a creep, but she kind of disrespected him, like you know, slapped his hand away or whatever, and threw the money down on the table, like this all you gonna get. And then he immediately got to jump on her. So I thought that made Rock look weak, in my opinion. But I still like her. I'm still pulling for her. But you know, she went down. She took a L there, even though she got the sledgehammer. But she really took a L there, and then she took a L with the connect, like hard. You know, the connect was calm. He told her, "I got rid of this dude. You know that you got
her.
him killed." Rock dropping bodies, and it ain't even through her own hands. You know what I mean? But
Taking L's, bro.
I still like Rock. Rock is basically our criminal protagonist right now because Kanan is just trying to come in the game, but Rock is truly the criminal protagonist at this time because she's still running Marvin and Lulu, even though Big Ham don't feel like she's doing the right thing. She's still calling the shots. You know, she says she the one that's putting food on their tables while they out doing whatever. So I thought that was kind of strong for her. As far as Juke and her relationship, yeah, it was okay because they didn't like make it so much more in this episode. It was like, hey, I came to see you, so that was good. I didn't like the detective kind of acting like she got an olive branch because she know the type of relationship or she's been there or she knows what she's going through. I don't really care for that. Now, who knows? That she may be the one that actually gets Juke in the police business. I guess we'll have to
That's
see.
what I thought. Mm-hmm.
As far as your comment about Kanan killing her in the original Power King, we still don't know what's going on. Like everything is still fresh, you know. Like some of the commenters say, you know, this is young Kanan, this is the beginnings and whatnot, which we understand. You know, it's easy to remember what happened in the future based on the order of the shows, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Right now, it seems like Lulu and Kanan are best friends, Ace Coon Booms, all that stuff. But
Lulu
we
and
don't
Kanan,
know
you mean
what
Juke and Kanan.
Juke and Kanan, my bad.
Yeah.
But we don't know what might happen in the future. So I guess we'll have to see. I'm still not sold on Jess, man, because last week or the week before the previous episode, she telling Lulu to hang back. This time she's like, "This is all you, baby. This is all you." Like she
Of
trying
course,
to
she
play
phony.
both sides. She trying to play
She
both
phony.
sides. You know.
She phony, man. That's what they do.
She's trying to play both sides, but I thought it was an okay episode. I really didn't care so much about the Symphony Rock interaction because you know what's gonna happen. We break up, then we make up. That's all. Whatever. You know they gonna get back
Why
together.
somebody,
They gonna get back
why
together.
people break up.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Turn around and make up. All right, I'm sorry.
Sorry about
Okay.
that. Sorry about that, fellowship.
As usual, streets need a body interrupted. But anyway, I thought it was a good episode, but I 100% agree with you guys. I felt like throughout this episode, I like this is episode 6. It's time for some big death, and we still didn't get it. Now, our boy Scrap took the death. You know, he took his death, but that
It's
still
not
ain't
a
a big
big one.
enough
That's
death for
not a
me.
big death at all,
That's
man.
true. That's not a big enough death for me, man. Obviously, we don't want Lulu or Marvin or any of those guys to go down, but at the same time, this is power. You know,
I
this
thought
is
it
the
was a big
stuff that
death.
happens, man. I mean, it was a
Really?
death, yeah, but I don't think it was a big death. Now, I guess you know Lulu was. I mean, Scrap been a character on the show, but still, all we know is basically his interaction with Kanan for the most part. You know, like that's it. That was
That's
like
it.
bit character type stuff. So I don't think he was a big death. But anyway, I thought it was a decent episode. Like Ken said, I felt like it needed a little bit more action. I feel
A
like that
lot
we need
more.
a big death to
Yes.
kind of get us on the track of being really a power type show. Now it's still good, don't get me wrong, but I was watching this episode and I was kind of enjoying it, but I was like, we need something more. All right, fellowshippers, make sure you go in the comments and let us know what you thought about this episode and about what we thought, and engage with us, and we'll engage back. All right,
Hey,
Big Ham, go ahead.
I'm gonna say it was a big deal because he's 25% of the top of the organization.
Okay, I can give you that. I can give you that, but
You know what I'm
still,
saying? Like,
losing him ain't really hurting their organization though, right?
He's not in
yes, it
meetings.
is.
He's not in meetings,
He,
Big Ham.
who gonna
Yeah,
take his
he's not
spot
in me.
now?
We haven't saw him at the new. We haven't saw him at the new apartment. We haven't saw him at the bodega. Oh yeah, speaking of the bodega, you know, Gabriel. That's the guy's name that we've been forgetting so often. Gabriel wasn't there, and you know what? I couldn't care less that he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like
His presence was felt.
it's time for Gabriel to
His
his
presence was
presence
felt.
was felt, and that's gonna be the reason why he gets gone right there.
Yeah, they gonna
But
get
anyway, all right, Big Ham, you know what time it is. It's your favorite segment. Hopefully, some of the fellowshippers too. It's our Gots to Go segment. Big Ham, go ahead and introduce it, and then go ahead and kick us off with your first Gots to Go.
Fellowship, it's time for our Gots to Go segment where we let you know the 3 people that gots to go who are hindering things for our criminal protagonists. And when we say they gots to go, we mean they getting offed, brutally murdered. All right, shots to the dome, knife
shots to the
stabs to the
dome.
stomach.
Okay.
Something happening to them.
Scrappy
Something happened to
style.
'em.
Yeah, scrap it
Scrap
style.
style. Yeah. So gots to go. This is our segment. We do 3 of them, and my number 3 gots to go is Gabriel, the bodega owner.
Gabriel
I'm not
didn't even
mad
make
at
an appearance.
I'm not mad at that.
Well, he been having to go because he's just too jumpy for us. He asking too many questions.
Yeah.
He just too jumpy. But the only presence we saw for him is the way he beat his wife up, and then we know the wife got connections to another connect.
Exactly.
That's true.
Man, it's
He
time
has
to
no
go on.
purpose.
It's time to go on to get rid of him and elevate her, man. So it's time to go on, and I don't want his death to be just we see him somewhere. I want
Yeah.
to see the gunshot and the bullets enter.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see him twirl and fall. You know what I'm saying? I
Twirl.
want to see that, man. Number 3, I have to go Gabriel, the bodega owner.
All right, Ken, go ahead.
My number 3 gots to go is Jess. Jess is not doing anything for me for the show. I think you guys may remember. I think the lady name was Tony, the lady from the club that was
Yeah.
with Marvin for a hot second with the dog and all that stuff. We said she was adding no value to the show, and that's exactly what Jess is doing, adding no value to the show. At least in my opinion. I mean, obviously she's a distraction to Lulu,
Yeah.
and she's famous' sister. But other than that, she does nothing to me for the show, and I'm tired of her. And like Big Ham mentioned, man, she plays both sides. She talks to this clown too much, and now once Lulu comes there, he's the new money man. She's like encouraging him to get more involved, which is opposite of what she was doing earlier. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she really even loyal to Lulu. Maybe she's end up doing a fling with Crown or something like that. But Jess is bothering me, and I want her gone.
All right. I'm not gonna hold it up. I am in complete lockstep with Ken on this one. My number three guys to go is Jess, and it's the reason why Ken said, man, and the reason why I said in my reaction, Jess is a distraction for Lulu, just like this music club thing, you know. And
Yes.
that was smart for Rock to say, hey, so how we gonna push this product in this club, you know? And Lulu like, hey, I don't want to do this in here. Rock still thinking business, man. So I still got to give it to Rock. She still thinking about that business, man. Like she like Marshawn Lynch. She about that action, boss. But anyway, my number three is Jess. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my number two. My number two shouldn't be a surprise, even though it's did you wave me off again?
Nah, I was slapping at a mosquito or something. Go ahead.
All right, my number two.
We need to deal with some off. We need to get
we gotta get
endorsement
sponsored
deal
by
off.
off. Yep. My number two guys to go shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. And if you are a fan of this show and not a criminal protagonist, you know who that person should be, and that's Unique. Unique has got to go. Unique is figuring out Rock stuff, man. He already knew that Scrap was a mole, and he tested him, and cause he knew he was gonna fail. And not only did he fail, he paid with his life. Unique is winning right now. I hate to say it, but Unique is winning, man. Unique got to connect. Unique then killed 25% of Rock's criminal mastermind. If you put it Big Ham's way, Unique is the one that got to go. Unique got Davina. Unique got Scrap killed. Unique got to connect. Unique is the main threat to our criminal protagonist, man. My number two
He's
got
the
to go
reason
is Unique.
DWiz is dead.
He's the
Streets
reason
need
Unique is
about
dead.
it.
Yeah,
Streets
and you
need
know
about
what? He made them do it. He made our criminal protagonist do it.
Kill one of their own.
Yeah. Unique King. What about you?
My number two got to go is Famous. Famous has no value to the show, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm eliminating this cat whole family. It's boring to me, man. Famous. I mean, the rap, his rap ended up not being that bad,
Yeah,
and then it got to the end, man. They were hitting the hook too hard for me. So
You know
Famous needs to
what?
go.
Man, you tripping, dog.
You know what,
Hit it too
man?
many times. Hit it too
I
many
honestly
times.
during
Streets
this
need a body.
episode.
Streets need a body.
During
I
this
got tired of it.
episode, during this episode, I was like, you know what, man? Famous not so bad right now.
He bad.
Famous kind of like
Bad.
comic relief, but you know, not so much of it. You know, give me 2 minutes of Famous or less, and I'm okay. And I thought he was
Give me
okay.
less.
One thing about Famous though is Kanan saw that Joker rapping about stuff he had no idea about. Basically, rapping
Nah,
about
his
Kanan's
life.
life.
Right.
Yep.
So-
Rapping about stuff he was scared about because he was
Exactly.
scared to go knock them dudes down on the corner.
Yep, he was. Yeah,
So
he
had to
was.
be Kanan and DWiz do it. He's scared about it, but he rapping like he the hardest.
Like he
gangster.
the main one. Yep. Yeah.
So let me finish giving some reasons about why I was picking.
Okay, sorry for interruption.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But like you said, you hit on it. Is the thing that you know older Kanan narrates saying that's the thing, man. A lot of these cats rap about stuff they've never done, and that's the face that Kanan made when he kind of just froze in time, listening to the stuff that Famous was saying was stuff that he had never done.
Yeah.
And so one thing that bothered me about Famous was he was so quick to only be concerned about himself when Juke was in the bathroom panicking and overly nervous and stuff, and then he almost passed out when it was time for him to go out, and Juke saved him with no hesitation. And that's the thing, be loyal and don't be all about yourself, because you end up freezing yourself, and the person that you didn't have time for ends up saving you. So Famous got to go, man. I'm tired of him. Also, an honorable mention. We got people. We got a fan, a commenter out there. An honorable mention. We got a commenter out there that harshly criticized us for talking about Kanan wasn't savage enough. The Kanan that killed those cops before he died would not have been putting flyers on cars. I don't want to see that from Kanan.
Man, come on. Big
No,
Ham,
man.
go ahead.
No,
Go ahead, Big Ham. Go ahead. What's your number two?
I would expect it. My number two got to go is Unique, man. It's Unique.
Got to, man. You gotta go.
My number two got to go, man, and it's because he is clearly winning this battle.
Yes.
He is clearly winning this battle, and I like Unique, man. I like Unique. I wish he was our criminal protagonist.
No.
And not Rock. Yeah, I wish Unique was
I
the
won't go
criminal
that far.
protagonist, man.
No.
Yeah,
Wait a
I
minute,
like
Big
Unique.
Ham. You about to get on our Gots to Go list for
Yeah,
going
can we-
against our criminal protagonist.
Yeah, we put
Man,
Fellowship
listen.
on the Gots to Go list now.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Streets need a
Unique
body.
is playing the game the way Rock should be playing the game, bro.
Yeah,
He playing the game the way Rock should be playing the game, and he is killing her, bro.
he
It's a
killing her
blowout right now.
I'm
He
gonna
on
be
a
honest with you,
20
man.
he on a 20-day run.
Mm.
He on a 20-day run. He did snuffed out a product. He done got DWiz killed without using his own gun.
True.
He hit the stash spot and got some product back.
Yep.
He figured out Scrap was a mole
Took him
and
out.
killed him.
Mhm.
All right. On top of, he just got the streets moving right now.
He do.
You know what I'm saying? On top of, just like you said, Rock coming to his spot trying to make a deal, asking him for something. Now Luda came to his spot trying to make a deal, asking him for something. And just like the street person should be, he was gonna go ahead and throw it back on him. So he's very dangerous right now. He got to go just because he's just winning so well right now. So
Yeah.
my number 2 got to go is Unique.
Man, unique might should be. I know we're not doing them ranking, but unique might should be our number 1. But let me say this real quick. Unique told Lulu that he wasn't going to hit at them, or he was going to keep it clean, and immediately sent his guys there. So
But he didn't.
Unique is
But he
loyal to the
didn't.
To
game.
hit Lou. To hit
What you
Lou.
talking about, Ken?
Before dude killed Scrap, he said we wasn't gonna hit Lou. Unique knew you were a mole that Rock planted. They
No, I
wasn't
don't
gonna
think
hit
so.
Lou.
I think he said soon as I said we gonna hit Lou, I could see you. I could see
Yeah.
that you. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Unique
I
knew you
misheard
were a
you.
mole.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
were
he
gonna
said
hit
we
Lou for
weren't gonna
real.
hit Lou. I thought it
Why
was
they
just
go-
setting up Scrap.
No,
They were gonna try to hit
They were
Lou.
gonna try to hit Lou.
Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. All right, Ken, go ahead and.
It was either or. Either they was gonna hit Lou or they was gonna smoke Scrap out.
Okay.
Either way, yeah. Go ahead with your number 1, Ken.
Yeah,
Or your
I
last
ain't
one,
no
rather.
reason for me beating it around the bush. It's for me. It's my number 1. My number 1 got to go is Unique.
Yeah.
Unique is the one that's messing everything up for Rock. And honestly,
Agreed.
I know you guys are pretty hard on Rock, but in my mind, Rock is still
I was
doing
okay with
stuff.
Rock.
Nah, it's just me. It's just me.
It's okay if it's just you, man. In my mind, Rock is still handling things the right way. It's just she's just not catching the breaks. Because here go the thing, the whole thing with the distro was that the reason Rock didn't even fight hard was because she understood. I think a shrewd business person understands the way things go. She took a calculated risk and it came back to bite her. It wasn't no reason for her to keep arguing or fussing about it. She already had Lulu and Marvin running around trying to do other things on the side. I think Rock is actually a pretty legit boss, man. That's the way it is to me. But yeah, Unique gotta go. Also, the whole thing with them killing Lou, how did the dude know that Scrap gave Lou a heads up? Scrap was behind them. And Scrap looked at Lou, so how dude know that Scrap tipped him off?
Scrap
Because
touched
Lou
his
out of nowhere-
nose. I think dude was watching, man.
Because Lou out of nowhere, his
Punch
event,
somebody?
that he asked Lou out of nowhere, his event, that he asked Unique to keep clean,
Yeah.
started a brawl.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
Okay.
he knew he was hitting it off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I give you that. But yeah, Unique, it got to go for me. He my number 1 guy. Got to go.
Yeah. Ken, back to
Yeah.
your point about Rock taking a calculated risk and then leaving the connect. Grandma got
bad
bingo. She had to go. Grandma got
Dude
bingo.
told her
She
we were
had to go.
done. Dude
Yeah,
told her
that's
we
what
were
I'm saying.
done, man.
Grandma got bingo. Dude said we were done. It wasn't nothing else for her to say. Now again, I'm Team Rock. I'm Team Rock, but still, that's not a plus for her that she got shut down and left. That was a
but
fact.
I'm just saying, it what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to shoot the dude. It's nothing she can do. She's still
we
being
know that,
smart.
Ken.
She's not
We
making-
know
she's
that.
not- I think Big Ham a little bit too
It
hard
ain't-
on her.
It ain't nothing she can do. I'm hard on her because she went and turned
did it.
through right hand
She
man
caused it. Mm-hmm.
and got the police involved. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And got dude. She got dude killed too.
Yeah,
and now
I
she
see
ain't got
that.
no connect.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's just like when you think about it, in we should have thought of this when it first happened. When you think about it in retrospect, it really was a dumb move.
Yeah.
Like how you think Kingpin dude was gonna find out?
This ain't the type of thing that you forgive and forget. This is the type of thing that you dig till you find out where that leak came from, and then you fix that leak, and that's what he did.
Yeah, man.
Fair.
And speaking of
That's fair.
that, my number 1 got
fair.
to go is Rock.
Nah, he's crossed the line.
My number 1 got to go is Rock. We
Okay,
gotta
listen.
find somebody else. Listen, we gotta find somebody who can run this organization better.
Kanan ain't ready.
Because listen,
Kanan is not
Rock
ready.
is not Greg Popovich. And listen, when you go on a 4-0, 6-0 run on Greg Popovich, he called a timeout. He going back to the drawing board. We got to figure out how to stop this run. Lulu on a 30-0 run.
Big Ham, you have forgotten what Gots to Go is. Gots to Go is the people that are hindering our criminal protagonists.
Kanan is our main criminal protagonist, bro.
Not right now.
He's not mine.
The thing is called Raising Kanan.
Who raising them? Who raising them?
Yeah, Ken is right.
It's gonna be Marvin and Lou soon when Rock run this organization. Rock is not running this organization well, bro.
Marvin didn't even raise his daughter.
She not. She taking L's on every hand, bro. She even taking L's with a man. She lost a man.
She taking L's. I agree. She taking L's.
She cut him loose, but I respect the Big Ham.
That's an L. That's an L for cutting him loose. Your son just told you he liked him.
But see, her thing was, that's the thing. She's hard, man. And like she said, I can't have anybody that I can't trust. It's like she just living by her code, man. Her code is her code.
Bro, she's not running this. She's not running this organization well. Taking too many L's. And then I didn't like the fact that she tried to come in on Lou's event and try to make him sell drugs at his event.
She fell back.
Well, she got to be about the business, man.
She fell back.
Man, she did fall back.
She fell back, but she should have came at him with that in the first place if he ain't thought about that.
I don't know.
That was his thing.
The brain always thinking.
He was doing that independent of the organization, man. He was doing it independent of the organization. Like I'm saying, Rock is not running this organization well. She's not, and she's taking L's. And I was hurt when they had to when they off DWiz. I was hurt, and now I'm hurt that she got Scrap killed. She the one sent Scrap. That was her. She the one sent Scrap in there, bro.
She did. You're right.
Scrap chose it. Scrap agreed to do it though. So I mean,
well, he can't turn it down.
He had a choice.
He can't turn it down.
That's
right.
That's true.
She sent Scrap in there.
All right. So let's. All right, your Rock got to go. We got it. Fellowshippers, make sure you go in here and hit Big Ham up with your bad comments for him going against our criminal protagonist.
You know what, Fellowshippers? Well, yes or no? Answer that question, Fellowshippers. Is she running the organization well? Yes or no? No, she's not.
All right, you got two questions, Fellowshippers.
Bro.
You got two questions, Fellowshippers. Is Rock running the organization well, and who is the true criminal protagonist at this point? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my number one, and it's gonna be the first time for me ever, but this person has graced our list before. My number one got to go is Marvin. Marvin is making humongous mistakes and idiotic risks. Yeah, Marvin. Putting the body in the wall was stupid.
That was a mistake.
It's gonna come back up. It's definitely gonna come back up.
It's got to. And then it's clear.
I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna find the seams. That drywall, man. That drywall.
My bad. It's clear that Marvin is testing Rock right now. It's clear that they button heads, you know. Also, Marvin kind of told Kanan, nah, man, we don't need to do this. And what did he do? Go back and try to set it up for himself. Now, it looks like he might bring Kanan in on the next episode. However, this episode, he kind of like, nah, man. What did Kanan say at the beginning of the series about Marvin? He was loyal. That's what he said. He was loyal. I feel like that he's tiptoeing against that line right now because he told Kanan that they don't need to do that. He need to fall back. And before Kanan got out of his car, basically, he was going to set it up with those other guys. So I guess we'll see. I like Marvin, man. Like I said, Marvin got to eat, but he's causing problems, man. Also, I don't know if y'all peeped this, but when he was putting the dude in the drywall, which was mistake number one, he was also talking to this dude about Rock. Like he's like, you know, you won't be around to hear this, but I'm gonna air out my grievances anyway. Come on, man, Marvin.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, Marvin is the one, man. I like Marvin, but I don't know. And I did like that, you know, when Kanan said, Uncle Marvin, let me talk about you. You know, they go for a ride, but it's Marvin, man.
He does something stupid every episode.
Yeah. Hey, I like that blue Benz though. I like it better than the red one.
Man,
I don't know.
The red was too loud, man.
It was.
Attention, cops, attention. You know what I mean?
It was.
Oh man, Big Ham, go ahead and close us out, man.
And we thank y'all for tuning in to the Fellowship Hall with the Twins and Ralph. We ask that y'all follow us on social media, on social media at our Facebook page, Fellowship Hall. Also follow us here and subscribe on our YouTube, the Fellowship Hall, man. Hey, we thank y'all for getting us over our first big
Hurdle.
milestone, which is
Yeah.
100 followers, 100 subscribers. So now
Thank you.
on to 200, man. So
Mm-hmm.
let's get us there. We be getting over 200 views, so it should be easy for us to get 200 subscribers. So we thank y'all
Nice.
for
Appreciate
rolling
it,
with
man.
us so far, becoming a fellowshipper. Now we need to get to 200 official fellowshippers. So check us out on the YouTube page of Fellowship Hall. Also follow me on social media, Facebook, Raphael Hammond, and on Twitter and Instagram, HamDog22. Hey, we got many more shows coming. Ozark gonna be coming soon. Insecure coming back in October. Be ready for that. But until then, fellowshippers, ride with us and stay blessed.
Be blessed.
Be blessed, fellowshippers.